Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is episode 3 of my 24 days of NAILMAS series, so I'm super excited about that. Today we have my mom and we are doing a fill. She also did that Burberry. A few people did that design last month and I really liked it. So yeah, we're just gonna remove her previous design, of course, to start her fill. I just start by kind of going over the surface a little bit, mainly getting everything off of the top and then just going around the edges, making sure to get as much as I can, but also I'm not too worried about it just because I know I'm going back through with my cuticle bit and I can get anything that's remaining. And then once we were at this stage, she let me know that she wanted to take them down quite a bit. So I'm going to take my drill and just tap the edges really quick. Normally I would just file them down, but considering that she wanted to take them down a lot, I just used my drill. That way it's going to save me a lot of time when it comes to shaping in the end. And as I'm watching myself filing this design away, I'm just thinking about how gorgeous this red is. This is that Boston University red by D&D that I was talking about in my previous video. So this one is a lot deeper than that dark red, but it's also more sheer. So you have to do at least like 3 coats of this if you want to get like a good opaque color, you know? And then, I don't know, my mom is always breaking a nail. She's always breaking a nail. She's a nurse, so I don't know what she's doing with her hands, but she's always breaking a nail. And then she always waits like 4 or 5 weeks to come and get her nails done. You don't want to ask her like, hey, it's about that time, like, you want to come get your nails done? She's like, oh no. And then she'll text me like, hey, I thought I could wait, but do you have anything open today? And then I'm like, of course you want to come today, when I just asked you if you wanted to come the other day. But of course so, always. Y'all, look at all that powder on my thumb. This is why you need to make sure that you are wearing your mask, because you don't want that in your lungs, like, yuck. So now I'm taking my medium grit cuticle ball and I'm just going around that cuticle area, and then like I said, I can go around those edges and get any of that polish that was remaining from when I drilled off her design. And the only reason I don't go too close is because I don't have that safety drip. I mean, I have the safety drip bit, but I don't like to use that when I'm taking off the design. It's pretty much going to give me the same effect because like the ball is like creating space. So I can't really get up in there like I want to anyway. So yeah, I'm going to take my cuticle ball and I'm going to clean up that polish, because that's what I want to do. If you want to do it differently, then you do it differently. But this is the way I'm going to do it. But also, I'm going to go over it with this 8080 grit file. It is my washable and sanitizable file from my nail supply. But you can get these purple files off of Amazon. And Tammy Taylor sells some purple files just like this. So you should get them. I like them. They're really nice. The only reason that these ones are not the Tammy Taylor ones is because these ones are cheaper and I don't have to order them. I can just walk into the store to get them. But yeah, so I'm gonna edge her nails up really good, and I'm also kind of blending out the edges of that previous laid acrylic, because as you can see, we had to take up 2 of them nails because like I said, she always be doing something with her hands, so I had to take off her previous acrylic because it was lifty. And then I'm gonna switch over to my 100 grit file just to reshape before I lay my acrylic. And I love to use this 100 grit file when I'm reshaping, because I feel like the finer the grit, the crisper the shape. You know what I mean? Like when I use like a coarser grit, the edges are real rough, or not real rough, but they're rougher than when I use a smoother grit. Y'all know, if you know how sandpaper works, then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're just gonna redefine this shape up really nicely. Like, look how square that is, you know? And I really like this color on her skin tone. This is Classic Nude by Valentino. And y'all, look how, like, my mom is so particular about how I do her nails. She'd be like, yeah, I want it like this thing, and I wanted this shape. Like, she don't care about the design or nothing for real. She be like, yeah, do whatever. Like, I don't have nothing in mind when it comes to her design. But when it comes to like how I lay her acrylic, she just be real particular. And it's just like, sit back. Like, let me do my job, please. Unless you want to do it. You want to do it? I don't think so. It's like, nah, because I don't want to do her job either. So this part, yeah, I always do this part after I etch the nails, just because I feel like when I'm going over it with my little 80 grit file, it kind of roughs up the cuticles a little bit. So it's just like, I don't want to do this part after I etch the nails, you know? It's a method to my madness. But yeah, so then I'm going to take my No Lift Nails primer, and I did my first coat, and then this is the second coat after I did the other hand, you know? And then, as I said, this is that classic nude by Valentino Beauty Pure. Somebody tell them to sponsor me, because I just always use their products. But I do want to try some different nudes. I think I'm going to go with Young Nails. I'm actually going to get a couple different brands. I'm going to try out their nudes, because like I said, I've been using Valentino for years. So I just kind of want to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to get the nude from Young Nails. And then maybe Not Polish. I've heard pretty good things about Not Polish, but I don't think I've ever actually tried them. I don't think I've ever tried them, but I want to give them a shot. Leave in the comments and like let me know what other brands have a really nice nude that I could try. Also, because I know someone's gonna ask, this is a size 14 brush, and I do like it, but I will say I like it for longer sets. I'm not crazy about it for shorter sets, just because I feel like it's not really getting into those nooks and crannies like as efficiently as a smaller brush would. I will say it definitely sped up my time. I don't feel like my times were slow, but I would say I was moving way faster with the brush 14, especially with my longer sets. That's why I said I definitely recommend it for longer sets, but for shorter sets, I would always go with a smaller brush, maybe like a 10 or a 12, like max, but probably a 10. I don't know, like, maybe some of you notice it, maybe you don't, but like, the lay is very bulky. Like, it's very, I don't know, like I'll end up filing it away later and then you'll see. But like, it was just very, especially like around the edges, just like very bulgy. But like, the thumb was perfect, you know, because like it fit right in there, like boom. Like, that was low-key so satisfying to watch, you know. I was showing somebody one of my videos the other day. They're like, oh my goodness, this is so satisfying. And sometimes I like sit here and I'll have my videos playing in the background with like, I'll have the volume off or whatever, and I'll just be watching. Oh look, I put my thumb in it. I was so upset, because it's always my client. They'll be like, oh, I did something, but like, no, it was me. And like, how do you mess up your own, you know what I mean? Yeah, back to the 100 grit file. I'm gonna go back and redefine this shape once again, because I have my acrylic all laid, and then I'm going to drill after this. And as I said before, I started doing this, I started like switching them around, just because sometimes like I would go in with my drill and the acrylic wouldn't be cured all the way. So like when I was drilling, it was like real, I don't know, like splotchy, or like, I don't know, it was just like still wet, you know. So when I started filing first and then started going back and drilling, everything was 100% dry. It was hard. Like, we're good. Now it is time to drill, and I zoomed in on this part specifically just because this was the most satisfying part to me. Like I said before, when I was laying the acrylic, it was a little bit bulky. Like, it was looking a little big, but like I said, my mom, like, her nails real flush, real natural looking, so I had to go in and shave all of that off. But you can just see how, I don't know, look how nice that is. Look how that's coming together. Just going around those cuticles, like getting in there real good, making sure to seal that. Go around the top. Y'all, this is so satisfying. I would literally watch this all day. That's what I was saying earlier. Sometimes I'll just have my videos on in the background, and then like I'll just be sitting there watching it. I don't like to hear my voice, so that's why I said I'll turn the volume down. But I like to watch my own videos and then, I don't know, learn from myself. I don't know, and then my nails be cute, so I like to see them. I be like looking at different videos and seeing what my nails were at that time. I'm like, I want to remember what I was doing in my life when I had those nails. You know, like that's how I remember different events in my life, like how my nails were. A lot of people remember like by what hairstyle they had. I remember it by how my nails were, and I can look at pictures and be like, oh, that's how my nails were. This is what happened. That's what happened. But you see that? That's just beautiful. Like how, and if you could feel it, it's always so smooth. That's why I always run my thumb over it when I'm done drilling, just to see like how smooth it is. Because if there's any lumps or bumps, like I have to file that away. But then, like I said, you have to look at it from the different angles and make sure that everything is real smooth, that you can see your apex, that everything is blending, looking like it's supposed to. Also, if you see me going right at the free edge and going right under that with my drill, I do that on all of my overlays just because, like, that's their natural nail and I want to prevent it from lifting from the bottom for as long as possible. I always tell my clients to come in like every 3 fills and come get a new set, but you know, sometimes they go like 3-4 weeks in between their fills, so by that 3rd fill, it's been a while and their nails be growing out from underneath. So I'll just go up underneath and just make sure that I drill off anything that's kind of growing out, or kind of detaching from underneath. And then, sorry y'all, I missed a step and I forgot to turn, or I didn't miss a step, but I missed my first nail and I forgot to turn my camera back on. But I could not tell you what green this is. When I tell you I mixed like 7 different things to make this green, and it's actually not what I wanted it to be. It's not really what I was going for, but it came out really beautiful, so I'm not tripping. But yeah, so I did like a half nail on that pinky, and then I'm gonna do like a plaid kind of pattern on the ring finger and the pinky. And ooh, it's gonna be real cute when y'all see like the little surprise that I got going on. Like, it's gonna be real cute. And it's crazy because I never know what I'm gonna do. Well, 9 times out of 10, I never really know what I'm gonna do before my client sits in the chair. Either they'll sit down and show me, or like, I don't know, they'll just be like, do whatever, and then I have to like think something on the fly. So that's pretty much what I do with my mom. So I was just like, okay, I know I want to do green because, okay, apparently my mom's favorite color is green. This is news to me. Like, you could have told me her favorite color was gold up until last year for my whole entire life, and I would have believed you. She literally said she was going to name me Emerald. Like, no, you weren't. You've never said your favorite color is green. But, okay, we're going to let that go. You saw me wipe the nails with alcohol because, look, I found this little hack, right? So, you know, chrome will, like, stick to the polish. So, if you, like, do all of your other polish first, you do your whole entire design, and then you wipe your design with the alcohol, and then go over it with your polish one more time that you want the chrome to go over. Then cure that. The chrome will literally only stick to the polish that you didn't wipe the alcohol on. Isn't that neat? So, a little hack, a little tip for you. Because I think I just found it out like last year, and I've been doing this for a while. So I don't know if y'all knew that, but I didn't know that. So yeah, now I'm just gonna do top coat on all of her nails, and then we're gonna get into like the really cute fun part. Y'all, this is my favorite part of this whole entire design. So I took that Macart rhinestone gel and I mixed it with a little bit of that green color that I mixed 7 different colors into to make. So I mixed that with the rhinestone gel, and then I did these little, I don't know, y'all been seeing the little design thing on Instagram. I know y'all seen it, but yeah, I did like my own little take on it. And this is how they came out. Y'all, tell me that's not cute. And then I wiped it with alcohol to remove like any little tacky layer it had. Oh my goodness. And then I used my little cuticle oil pen. I need to make some more actually. That was my peppermint lavender one. That's my favorite one. It smells so good. Y'all, tell me them is not cute. But yes, hope you enjoyed this video. This is episode 3, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.